Okay, I've got the switch installed. I've actually got it paired into the app, and that was pretty easy to do. The app that you're supposed to use with this switch is called eWeLink. You can get it on the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, depending on which device you're using. If you're using an iPhone or iPad, or if you're using an Android device, it's pretty cross-platform. Um, I do wish it was compatible with Apple's HomeKit. I use a lot of Apple devices. Um, the only Google device that I have in my network is my Google Home Mini that I'm using basically as a controller for these things. And that works pretty well. But if I had the HomeKit, then I could control it uh, with Siri through my phone, no matter where I was at, through my Apple TV. But that's neither here nor there. It's not compatible with that as of yet. So, but anyways, the installation is pretty simple. It's basically you just connect your electrical source into the line. Then the load, which is the device or whatever you're going to be controlling, is the other black line that goes up to the device. Then you have to use a jumper to go for the neutral. Most installations have the neutral is just crimped together with a wire nut that goes straight through. It doesn't even connect into the switch. With this switch, you do have to install a neutral jumper to connect the neutral in with it. But the two blacks that you would ordinarily have on a switch, you just connect the electrical source into the line, and then the other onto the port that's labeled out, and tighten the screws down on that. Now, if you're not comfortable with working with electricity or electrical wiring, I would recommend that you hire an electrician to do the job. It's not worth getting hurt over if you don't know anything about it. All right, so once I got the switch installed, it was easy to get the app up and going. Like I said, it was called eWeLink. When you first get power to the switch and get it installed, there is a Wi-Fi light that's on the switch, and it blinks rather slowly. You have to touch the switch for 5 seconds, and then that light will start blinking rather quickly. That puts it in pair mode, so you can pair the device into the app. Once you have it in pair mode, you open up the app. If you don't have an account set up already, go through setting up an account. Then it will allow you to click on the plus sign for adding a device. Then when you click on the plus, it'll see the switch since it's already in pair mode. And then you can add it. You can give it a name. In my case, I named mine Bedroom Light. There's a purpose for that. That way when I use my Google Home Mini to give the command to turn it on or off, then I can just say, okay, Google, turn on the bedroom light, or turn off the bedroom light, or whichever the case may be.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
She can't hear me. She can't hear me very well. We'll demonstrate that in a minute. Once you have that into the app, it'll ask you for what wireless network you want it to connect to. You want to make sure to install that onto a 2.4 gigahertz wireless network, because it's not compatible with a 5 gigahertz network, and that's okay. 2.4 gigahertz is a little bit better for range anyways, if it's going to be farther away from the router, and it's not really going to affect anything on 2.4 gigahertz network anyways. And it'll ask you for the password for that network, and once you put that in, you do have to know the name of the network and the password for it. And once you put that in and save it, then the device is able to be used from your phone through the app. If you're going to use an Amazon Echo, or in my case a Google Home Mini, then you'd have to open that up and go into the home control section, and then click on Add Device, and then scroll down until you get to Smart WeLink is the way it's listed in Google Home. Once you choose that, it'll ask you to log into your Google account, and once you log into your Google account, it'll add the device. It'll see it. It'll transfer it from the app itself into the Google Home app, and then you'll be able to use the voice commands with it with your Google device. I'll go ahead and show you what the switch looks like. As you can see, the lights are on, and it shows my Wi-Fi indicator. The Wi-Fi indicator stays on all the time, and that will actually serve as a night light. So if you get up in the middle of the night and start fumbling for the light, you can be able to find it pretty easy. Now, the switch is touch capacitive, so there's no flipper to turn the light on or off. Basically, you just touch it, the lights go out. As you can see, the Wi-Fi indicator is still on. So if I touch it again, it comes back on. That's pretty easy. And it comes with a nice little wall cover plate. Looks pretty neat. Although I do wish it was available in different colors. I wouldn't mind for it to match the wall. So, we'll turn it off, and we'll see how well voice control works. Okay, Google, turn on the bedroom light, please.
You got it. Turn the bedroom light on.
That's sweet, isn't it? All right, let's turn it back off. Okay, Google, turn the bedroom light off.
Sure, turning off the bedroom light.
Works pretty good. All in all, I'd say it took me about 15-20 minutes roughly to do the from start to finish. That's getting the switch, the old switch out, putting the new switch in, putting the wiring together, getting it back in the box, putting the cover on it, getting the app set up, and getting it set up in Google Home. Not too shabby. Pretty easy. But like I said, if you're not familiar or comfortable working around electricity or electrical wiring, definitely get an electrician or somebody that knows what they're doing. It's not worth getting hurt over and getting bit by some electricity. So, all in all, pretty good little product. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.